Good evening, I'm Annie Thompson, and welcome to the U.S. Crime Line. Tonight, we're delving into a heartbreaking and chilling case that unfolded in Franklin County, Tennessee, back in the summer of 2012. It's a story of tragedy, mystery, and relentless pursuit of justice. It all began in the early hours of July 2, 2012. A group of teenagers driving through a remote stretch of State Route 476 noticed something unusual near a bridge. An eerie glow coming from the side of the road. What they discovered was horrifying, the burning body of a young woman lying in the grass. Despite emergency responders' swift action to put out the fire, the victim was unresponsive and tragically already dead. Upon closer investigation, it became clear this was no accident. The woman had suffered brutal injuries to the back of her head, with her skull fractured in several places. The fire was concentrated around her pelvic area, and she was unclothed from the waist down. It was a crime scene that spoke of violence and sexual assault, followed by a desperate attempt to conceal the horror by setting her body on fire. The victim wore a medical scrub shirt from a local nursing school and bore distinctive star tattoos. These clues helped police focus their investigation, but the crime scene itself offered no signs of a struggle or any belongings that could reveal her identity. Hours later, tragedy struck another family. Kelly Sharpton, a graphic designer near Arnold Air Force Base, was starting her day when she received a devastating call. Her daughter, 24-year-old Megan Sharpton, was the young woman found dead. Megan was a bright, kind, and compassionate young woman, known for her contagious laugh and selfless heart. She was in the final stages of her nursing program and had been preparing for a promising future. Investigators worked to reconstruct Megan's last day. She had plans for a job interview and was due to visit her family for Sunday dinner, a tradition she never missed. But she never arrived. Her red Mustang was found abandoned miles from where her body was discovered, and her personal items, including her purse and phone, were missing. Attention quickly turned to Megan's boyfriend, Chris Frell. Although their relationship had been rocky, with frequent fights and growing distance, Chris had an alibi supported by surveillance footage showing he was working late at a local department store. Another man, Robbie Rosar, who had recently been living with Megan and Chris, revealed a secret. He and Megan were involved romantically, and Megan planned to leave Chris. Robbie's admission complicated the investigation, though his drug use and weaker alibi cast doubt on his credibility. Days later, a breakthrough came when Megan's purse was found near Rock Creek, close to her body's location. Police also discovered that the supposed job interview was a sham. The woman who was said to have recommended Megan had no idea about the job or any connection to Megan. Autopsy results were grim. Megan had been shot in the face with a .22 caliber bullet and suffered blunt force trauma. The assault was sexual, and she had been killed shortly before being found. DNA evidence revealed the presence of an unknown male. The investigation soon turned towards a local man named Timothy Gifford, who had purchased a burner phone linked to the case and whose brother owned a red pickup truck seen near the crime scenes. Timothy told police the phone was for his friend Donnie Jones, Naomi Jones's husband, Naomi being the woman linked to Megan's nursing school. Donnie had a long criminal history, including violent offenses, and DNA evidence matched him to the crime. Despite initial denials, Donnie was arrested and charged with Megan's murder. He pled guilty, but later tried to withdraw his plea, only to be sentenced to life without parole. The toll on Megan's family was devastating. Her mother, Kelly, never recovered from the loss and tragically took her own life just over a year after Megan's death. Before she passed, Kelly accepted Megan's nursing diploma posthumously and helped dedicate a memorial in Megan's honor, a memorial featuring 24 stars, one for each year of Megan's life. This case is a solemn reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring pain left by violent crime. Thank you for joining me on the U.S. Crime Line. I'm Annie Thompson. Please take care of yourselves and your loved ones. We'll see you next time.